Shalom, Israel. Come to you again with another lesson. Hoping I can edify the people. We'll get right into it. First, I want to say Barakatah Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem B'Kar Qadash. Double honors to the gatekeepers of Yasharahla, which are the apostles of great millstones, the gatekeepers of Israel, starting with Apostle, Elder Apostle Tahar, and the following apostles. All right, I just want to get into the study. It's a lot going on right now. Y'all see what's going on with Russia, America, Syria, Iran, Israel. So it's a lot going on. And we see that they are in a raid against each other. And then America just said that they're going to fire some smart missiles at Russia. Russia said that they ready. They got everything targeted to stop the smart missiles, even to hit the bases wherever the smart missiles come from. So they all lined up out there, which we know as to be the valley of Yahweh Shapah, which is, the Bible calls it Jehoshaphat, which is the Most High's decision. All right, so he said he's going to bring all nations over there. All right, and so this thing is breaking off, man. I'm telling you, this is the year of the prophecies. A lot going to come true. It's going to be wars. I don't think this is going to be the big war right here. I think it's going to be a little something go on. Then they're going to say peace. Then that's when the sudden destruction going to come, when they're going to start firing those nuclear missiles here at America to destroy America. All right. So I'm just going to get into a little something here and there. All right. So just bear with me. You need this lesson. I'm telling you, you need to hear this, and you need to apply this. You need to get right to the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, which are lost sheep, the lost 12 tribes of Israel. We need to get back to rehearsing these lost statutes and commandments, man. Because if you want to be protected through these days, you're going to need the angels to keep around you. You're going to need to be up under the men of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, which will be your protection. All right, let me go to Isaiah 34 and verse 8. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance. That means it's time for them to pay you back. So it's time for Yahweh to pay them back for everything they did to his children, to the 12 tribes of Israel. In the year, or his vengeance is his anger. My bad. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance. So that means, it still means he's going to have to pay you back for what you did to the 12 tribes of Israel. In the year of recompense for the controversy of Zion, which being the 12 tribes of Israel. Recompense means it's time to repay you. He's going to repay you with his vengeance, his anger. Verse 9, in the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, in the dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become burning pitch. Now this is what your church tell you is it's the fire and brimstone, but they tell you it's under the ground. You're gonna go up underground in the hell and burn. No, you're in hell right now. For we done been over this plenty of times in what Ecclesiastes what 6 and 5. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me get this right quick for you. I went the wrong way. Ecclesiastes, I think 5, 6 and come on now. Ecclesiastes. It's Ecclesiastes 6 and 5. It says, more. Oh, hold on. It might be 3. My bad. Give me 1 second. Bear with me. Let's get this thing right. It says, okay, yeah, my bad. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 16. And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there, and the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there. So under the sun is the place of judgment. That's where we at now. Ain't no judgment. You ain't going no hell under no ground. This is your hell. That's why right here in Isaiah 34:9 it says, "In the streams thereof shall be turned into pit." Why the streams gonna be turned into pits? Because when those nuclear missiles hit, It's gonna dry up the water, and it's gonna put holes in America. It's gonna be like a pit. In the dust thereof into brimstone. That means chunks. That's like let's say coal, what you use to put on your grill. That's how the chunks of dirt gonna be. Because that's how hot that nuclear heat is, or nuclear fire from the missiles are. In the land thereof shall become burning pit. That's talking about America, because America's Babylon the Great is about to be destroyed by all these countries. You know, even the EU, the European Union, the UN, United Nations, all of them going to turn against America as well. Verse 10, it shall not be quenched, night nor day. The smoke thereof shall go up forever, from generation to generation, and it shall lie waste. None shall pass through it forever and ever. That means America's going to be a desert land, a fire. Nobody's never going to dwell here ever and ever again, as the Bible says. You know what I'm saying? And when they pass through, it's going to be like a moment. People are going to sit, but nobody's going to come here, and they're going to remember how Yahweh delivered his people. They're going to remember that. All right? They're not going to forget it this time. You know, he's going to make you forget about Egypt, because he's about to do something bigger and better. And he's going to use Russia, China, the EU, the UN, all these allies of America are going to turn against America. All right, let's go to, follow me to Revelations. Revelations 14 and verse 8. And there falleth another angel, saying, Babylon is falling, that great city. What's a great city? No city around here is greater than America. There's nothing that's on earth right now that's greater than America. All the other countries want to be like what? America, Babylon. All right? That great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. That means her democracy. The American ways. You know, you got countries, Muslim countries, they Christians. Buddhist countries, they Christians. They Christianity, my bad. And they celebrating Easter and Christmas and 4th of July, and they keep it up with American democracy. They also, like in the Muslim country, they're trying to make the women take off their hijabs, and you know, women showing their bodies now. You know, these women never wore pants. Now they wearing pants. They caught up in this American democracy. Babylon the Great's democracy, this woman. You got women out of order in other countries. That only happened in America. Now these other countries are doing it. This woman's movement. You know, now the woman want to be equal with the man or above the man, which is totally wicked. Verse 9. Revelation 14 and 9. And a third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. So what the Most High is saying right here, that all these other countries said that if any verse 9 again, if any man worship the beast in his image, which is the beast, America is the beast in his image. What's the image? The image is the lifestyle of this beast. All right, that white Jesus. You know, whoever Jesus is supposed to be, you know, with Caesar Borgia, but it's not a such thing as a Jesus. His name is Yahweh Shai. And so that beast, that's America's image, American customs, doing the things America is doing, and receive his mark in his head and his hand. That's talking about the RFID chip, which they about to implement in a couple of months. Believe me, they about to make it mandatory. They about to implement it. That's why they're trying to get these guns off the street, so they can bring in their UN troops, start their martial laws. They already got their concentration camp set up, so that they're getting ready for this mark of the beast. And these other countries is everybody else right now, like in Europe, they already taking this mark of the beast, this RFID chip. Other countries are gonna do the same thing, and so they're gonna be destroyed with America. All right. Verse 10: the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh. So they're gonna get the same judgment. All right, that America get, which is pour out without mixture into a cup of his indignation. So he ain't gonna be lighter or lesser on them. No, they're gonna get the same judgment. Ain't no mixture to it. And it says, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, which is Yahweh Shai. So they're going to be tormented with fire and brimstone. That's those thermonuclear missiles, believe me, because they're not going to only hit America, they're going to be hitting the other lands too, but it's only going to destroy America because everybody going to come together and go against America. All right? In verse 11, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever. It said the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, because all of them going to come together, and then what they're going to do, they're going to drop their missiles on America, and that's going to be the smoke of their torment forever and ever, because nobody's going to never dwell in the United States again. Excuse me. And it says, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark on the mark of his name. So that means that they have and they have no rest day nor night, because all these other countries, they're going into captivity. That's why when you read Revelations, excuse me, Salakia, Revelations, I think it's 13 and 9. 13 and 9 and 10, if any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. Because if you don't know, its reincarnation does exist. They're going to come back. The other people going to be born back. They get killed during this World War III, this Armageddon, whatever you call it. It's going to be born back. But the other people that's outside of America, they're going to be taken into captivity. They're going to build up our kingdom. And they're going to suffer day and night. And who worship the beast in his image, whosoever receive the mark of his name. So they're going to be tormented. That's all these other countries. That's why everywhere you go, everybody wearing suits. That's the image of the beast. That's the American image. All right. And where I'm at. Give me, Jeremiah 50. Let me show you what this thing's talking about. Here go the destruction of America. All right. Okay. To prove you that the Allies is going to turn against America. Jeremiah 50 and 14. It says, put yourself in the array. It said, put yourself in the array against Babylon. All right. And the Bible lets you know that Babylon is a female, it's a woman, right? Because Babylon, when you see the Statue of Liberty, that represents America. That's a woman. Put yourself in array against Babylon, around and about. All ye that bend the bow, that means all you that have missiles, nuclear missiles, IBM missiles, shoot at her. She's still calling America a her, because America is the only virgin nation in the world. What you mean by virgin nation? It's the only nation that never had a major war in their land. Spare no arrows, for she had sinned against Yahweh, against our power, against the Lord. America has sinned against the Lord. First of all, it got the Most High's people in captivity. And you got gays and lesbians getting married. You got every pork, shrimp, all this is delicacy. They got pork and everything. Everything Yahweh said don't do, America said it's okay to do it. Because America's the devil. All right? Now I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you what's about to happen to America. All right, bear with me. Can you see that? This is what's about to go down in America. Hold on, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. See that? This is what about to go down in America. They all about to go array against her. They about to build a boat. They about to bend their bow. They about to shoot every arrow, which is those nuclear missiles, at America. This is what's about to go down, my people. I'm telling you, wake up. It's about to go down. All right? It's about to go down. Believe me when I tell you. All right? Now, let's, also, I'm going to go to Revelations 14. No, Revelation 17 and 16. I'm going to go to 18 and 5 first. Revelations 18 and 5 first. All right. It says that Revelations 18:5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh hath remembered her iniquity. See, the Most High ain't forgot. See, they tell you don't remember the past. No, the Most High tell us to remember the past, because America's sins has reached a boiling point. They have reached Yahweh. All right, and He's about to repay America for her sins. Now let's go to Revelation 17:16, and it says, in the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast. The 10 horns upon the beast represents the EU, the United Nations, all right? And these shall hate the whore. It's called America a whore. Why is America called a whore? What do a whore do? What is fornication? A whore goes around and sleep with every nigga. You know, most of y'all women can, you don't jump from dick to dick. All right, that's a whore. America is a whore. America's in everybody else's land. She's in everybody's land, giving them democracy, taking their resources. That's what America does. That's why the Bible calls her a whore. All right? It says, and shall make, look at sort over. Revelation 17:16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, that's the EU, European Union and United Nations. That's the European Union. These shall hate the whore. So that's our allies, the EU, the European Union. They're going to hate America. And shall make her desolate and naked. That means America has been revealed now for all the wickedness that it's doing. That's making her naked. Now you know that these so-called Caucasians are who? The Edomites. That's a part of making her naked. Now you know their biblical name. Esau, Edomites, Idumea, which is the Greek name, which means Edom. So he's making her naked. America's sin has been shown. All right? And it's going to make her desolate. That means devoid. It's going to destroy her. And shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. That's America. America's going to be burned with fire. I'm telling y'all, please wake up. All right? The elect out there, the 1/3, because 2/3 of you niggas got to go anyway. You hit your wetbacks and the so-called Hispanics, Native Americans, and Negroes. 2/3 of you got to go anyway. All right, now I'm going to show you something else. Bear with me. Can you see it? Yeah, this is what's coming to America. She's about to be blown off the map. She's about to burn. This whore's done fucked too much. All right? This is what's going to go down, y'all. Y'all need to wake up. This is North Korea. Everybody got missiles and they get ready to attack America. Wake up, my people. Yashael, Israel. And they coming. Everybody's going to get America. The EU, all of them. So I'm asking y'all, take heed to this message. All right? And not only that, let me show you what else they got going on around here. Not only that, that's just a little something. There's more going on around here in America. First, let me get Mark. I'm gonna go right here and get Mark. Let me get Mark. Let's go to Mark, people. Mark 13:7 says, and when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled, for such things must needs to be. See, this is in red. Yahweh Shah said this right here needs to happen. Don't be discouraged. These things need to be. These wars need to happen. But the end shall not be yet. All right, because these little wars, that if you're hearing about the wars, and you in America, then that lets you know it's not the end. All right, because these little wars going to go on, then they're going to start yelling, peace, peace, peace. And then sudden destruction, that's when they're all going to fire their nuclear missiles at America, at Babylon the Great. That's why the Most High said, that's why Yahweh Shah said these things must take place. Because if you're still hearing about it, then that means the prophecy's still been fulfilled. Because once they come this way, you won't hear about it. Because your ass will be dead or in them chariots if you're rehearsing the law, statutes, commandments. Verse 8, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be earthquakes in divers places, and there shall be famine in famines and troubles. These are the beginnings of sorrows. All right, this is Jacob's trouble. We're going into Jacob's trouble now. You know, I believe Jacob's trouble is really taking effect with real soon. Couple days, if you ask me. But take heed to yourselves, for they shall deliver you. Excuse me. Salaki. For take heed, verse 9, Mark 13, verse 9. But take heed to yourselves, for they shall deliver you up to counselors. That's your government officials, your police, or whatever. In the synagogues ye shall be beaten. So that's your concentration camps. And ye shall be brought before rulers and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them. So that's talking about the prophets. You know, the men that's teaching this word, they're gonna come against us. All right, some gonna be killed, beaten, and we're gonna be brought up against these, in front of these in rulership, these governors, these senators, and tell them why we believe what we believe. For the sake of Yahweh Shah. All right, let me put this in here. Give me 1 second. Let me type something in there. Let me type something in here right quick. Hold on. Don't go nowhere, man. America 3,000 guillotines. Yeah, I said it. Guillotines. America purchased last year around April 3,000 guillotines. So what do America need guillotines for? All right. Let's go right here, fellas, people. All right. See, look right here. Let me show you something. See that? See, the U.S. government purchased 3,000 guillotines. All right. All right. Listen right here. 3,000 guillotines in the United States killed 30 million people, and probably. I'm gonna show you what this is. So why is America purchasing these guillotines? All right. So why is America purchasing these guillotines, my people? Give me a second. All right. See, look all this America got. You see? Read that. U.S. government buys 30,000 guillotines. The reason, they're gonna tell you the reason why. Look at these little things right here to put you, they chop your bodies up to put you in to bury you. All right, look right here. See, America got these guillotines. Why did they purchase 30,000 guillotines? They put them in a concentration camp. It's about to go down. Y'all better wake up. Martial law about to hit. All right, and let me go to 2nd Ezra. 2nd Ezra 15:5. It says, behold, said Yahweh, said the Lord, Yahweh Shai, I will bring plagues upon the world, in the sword, famine, death, and destruction. It's about to be a lot of death, a lot of famine, because if you don't take the RFID chip, and they're going to chop your head off, they're going to make you take it. Those who don't take it, they probably chop your head off and bury you. That's what the guillotines is for. They're about to start pulling you up into these concentration camps. All right? They about to, let me see. Give me 1 second right quick. Yeah, so they about to start rounding people up and putting them in these concentration camps, all right? And this is the RFID chip right here. This is the RFID chips. You see them? This is what they're going to try to make you take, all right? They're going to chop your head off if you don't take it. So you better get right with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right, and let me go to Isaiah 63 and 3 and 4. I end with this. Isaiah 63. Get that right quick, and I'm in Isaiah 63 and 3. I have trodden the winepress alone. This is Yahweh Shai. And of the people there was none with me. For I will tread them in my anger and trample them in my fear, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garment. And I will stain all my raiment. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. That's his elect. The year of his redeemed. So he's coming to get his 144,000 and his 1/3. Yahweh's coming to get us. So I don't know who this sweet Jesus is, and God loves everybody. I can't tell he loves everybody because he's about to put some asses to death. Yahweh Shai's on his way back to kill. Before he get here, this has got to be a famine going. This is going to be a famine. You're going to see a lot of death. Y'all ain't seen nothing that this year. You're going to see a lot of death. I believe they're going to bring out the martial law going to roll out this year. They're going to make the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, mandatory this year. So I'm just pleading with you. Pleading with all of you. Now is the time. Don't wait till tomorrow. The word said don't put off for tomorrow what you can do today. Repent today. And tomorrow can help be a process of your repenting today. All right? Repent today. Let's get back to these law, statute, commandments and get back to rehearsing them to the best of your ability. Because you can't keep them perfectly. That's why you have faith. But it's things that you can do. You know? It's things that you can keep and you're required to keep it. Like a woman is required not to be going around sleeping with men to men to men. Once you deal with somebody, you keep them, you deal with them. Vice versa for a man. He's not be going around and dealing with no other man's woman. All right? Come on, let's wake up, people. Death is at the door knocking. The Edomites coming. They're coming to rock. They coming to kill. With that said, I'm going to say shalom to the Akims out there teaching his word day and night. Keep posting the videos that's out there on the highways bringing his truth. And I just want to say double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, which are the gatekeepers of Yasharahla. Shalom, Israel.